You keep saying you got something for me. Something you've been a messin' where you shouldn't have been a messin'. And now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Yeah. You keep lying when you ought to be truthin'. And you keep losing when you ought to not bet.
Rick, it's too dangerous.
We're out of time. We can't stay.
Rick, stay focused. You're staying right here. We're gonna wait for backup. They're on the way.
Backup is miles out. We're sitting ducks here.
Cover me. I'm going over to that ditch. We're gonna surround them. Rick, I said! Ugh! Fucking bastards! Rick! 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 Come on! Come on, man! Rick!
Did you see that? That son of a bitch just tagged me.
Oh, you scared the shit out of me.
I got lucky. Oh, I was lucky.
You knocked the wind out of you, man. Just breathe. Come on, just breathe. Oh, we can't stay here. We can't stay here. Those bastards are getting away. Come on. Come on.
I can't believe it. I've had a few close calls, but nothing like that has ever happened.
Well, maybe next time, listen to my advice. Damn it, why do you have to be so impulsive, Rick? This goes nowhere. Nobody can know. Nobody can know that happened, especially Carl.
Shane? Shane, where are you?
Hey, buddy. We're still here. We're still hanging in. I'm sorry this happened to you.
Nurse! Help! Nurse! Nurse! Anybody? Hello? What the hell? What are you?
What's your wound? Hey, answer me. Or I will kill you. I'm not looking for any trouble. Neither am I. So, tell me about your wound. Now. It was a gunshot. A gunshot? Is a gunshot not enough? Hey, I'm not playing games. Hey, let me tell you something, Rick. Every single time I get home from work, it's the same thing. Lights on in every room, my stuff is nowhere to be found. But hey, at least the food she cooks is good, though. Anytime I tell her that I like my stuff where it is, she gets all hasty with me. You should be grateful that you might have a wife who cooks and cleans for you. And what do you say to that? Well, Rick, you see, I don't say nothing. But since you ain't my wife, here's what I would have said if we weren't bound to societal laws. Yeah, man. And you know, she's gonna be miserable doing it. Waking up for work at 5 in the morning every single day, giving me a kiss on the cheek before going to work. She's gonna wish she never left those damn lights on to begin with. But hey, what do I know? She'll find a way to do it anyway. Well, I'm very happy for you two. Hope the switching of roles works out. I'm really surprised that Shane Walsh knows his place around the house. Yeah, I should ask. How are you and your boy Carl doing? What is he turning, 11 by now? 12, and yes, his birthday was last Thursday. Man, he is growing up fast. When can I give him his badge and uniform already? I wish, but he doesn't seem to have interest. What does Carl want to do? You gotta ask him this stuff, you know. I mean, have you asked him this stuff? He's been into comic books and movies lately. I did get him a sketchbook. He's been drawing a lot. He's getting quite good at it. Yeah? Well, what kind of comic books? Well, he's been reading some wacky-dacky superhero thing right now called Invincible, I think. I've been thinking about taking it away from him. Those comics are just getting way too brutal for a 12-year-old child to read. Well, he's going to be introduced to that stuff at some point in his life anyway. Better to be a graphic novel than seeing someone actually getting killed. But yeah, it just doesn't seem like he's got anything serious reined into focus. I mean, I didn't for a while. He's been quiet lately. I've tried to give him his space, but it's like he doesn't know me. And that's what scares me, really. It was his second birthday without his mom at home. I tried to make it special for him, but he just didn't seem to care. She call much? Lori? No, not a word. She hasn't said a word since Christmas, to me or Carl. I heard it's just a rumor, but there's another guy now. I haven't told Carl, and I don't plan to right now. Carl rarely speaks about her, but last night he told me that sometimes he wonders if his mom hated him all along. Imagine going to school with that in your head. Hey, look, man, I think I just failed to amuse you in my sermon, but I did try. The least you can do. Look, man, that's just shit that fathers go through. Yeah, it's a phase. You'll be all right. Yeah, it's just been tough. I'm just getting tired, man. It's just one thing after another.
All available units must be pursued progress. Linden County units request local assistance. Highway 18 eastbound, GTA ADW 217 off North Street.
Hey, you're finally awake. I got that bandage changed out. It's pretty rank. Told me the truth about the gunshot. No bites. Lucky for you. Bites? Bit, chewed, maybe scratched, anything like that. Yeah, I think I just got shot, as far as I know. Besides, fever will kill you by now anyways. We got dinner on the table. Come when you're able. I woke up in a hospital. That's all I know. But you know about the dead people, right? Yes. Outside, the bodies piled up in trucks. The ones I saw in the loading dock. No, not the ones they put down, the ones they didn't. The walkers. Like the ones I put down today when you got all sleepy. Wait. You don't know about any of it, do you? But I know how all of it must sound. What happened to them? What is all this? This is the end of the world as we know it. Wait, they're out there now? Yeah, they seem more active at night. Maybe it's the cool air. Or hell, maybe it's just that gunshot I fired earlier. I should have never done that. It was stupid. But it happened so fast. There's nothing for it now. We'll be fine as long as we stay quiet. They'll probably just wander off by morning. Listen, one thing I do know, don't you get bit. I saw your bandage and that's what I was afraid of. The bites kill you. The fever burns you out. Then after a while, you come back. Rick Grimes. Morgan Jones. It felt like a nightmare. It still does. I don't believe this. First the war, now this. What's the most haunting? It's how fast it all fell. Government, military, it's all gone? Yeah, man. They left. What do you mean they left? I'm not sure. They may have abandoned us. Impossible. Aren't the dead walking? These are strange times, Rick. Before the power went out, the president put out a message saying the CDC was trying to solve this thing. A cure? Maybe. Maybe to the bites, at least. Stop this from spreading. It's just a waiting game, I suppose, till they come and rescue us. How long has it been since that message? 3 months. It's looking grim. They left this in my pocket. That's my son, Carl. I'm worried sick. I need to go look for him. This is my neighborhood, you see. My house is right down the block. I knew the people who lived in this house, Mr. and Mrs. Thompson. This place was empty when I arrived.
Look, I know what you're thinking, but I refuse. I won't go there. There's a chance that he's alive out there. That's all I need. A slim chance. I have a good friend. He's with him. He would keep him safe at all costs. Please, can you give me an inkling? Morgan, where would they go?
If they survived, I bet they went to Atlanta. There's a refugee center. Huge one, they said. That's where I was heading, but I just kept getting pushed back. Man, you wouldn't believe the panic in the streets. Things were crazy. My wife, she got hurt. We couldn't travel. No. After I guess I just froze in place when Atlanta, it's a ways from here, but it's a dangerous road. If it's the dead, I can avoid them. It's not just the dead you gotta look out for. This is a different world now, Rick. People aren't the same. If there are other survivors out there, they ain't gonna be friendly. You were. That may be. But I was ready for it, though. Handing you there. I didn't know who you were, Rick. I've done some things, okay? If there is a God, I'll have to answer to it. I'm just trying to survive. Come with me. Morgan, please. I can't do it on my own. It's not safe here, and looking around the place, you don't have much food. You're bound to run out eventually. Let's set out first thing in the morning. Regardless of what's waiting for us in Atlanta, we're gonna need a whole lot of guns. And I know just the place to get them. Hey, I'm getting good at this. Oh. Hey, don't get ahead of yourself. Hey, you need a minute? No, I'm good. Morgan. What is this? I don't know. No, what do you think all this is? Some kind of virus? Rick, tell you the truth, I'm scared. Humanity has gone through plagues, famine, 2 world wars. We were on the brink of a third, but this? Nothing like this. I've never been a man of faith, but my ma was. I don't even know if she made it through all this. Throughout my life, I've seen some things, okay? Things that can't be explained. Are you saying that this is the wrath of God? He ain't here. there is a God, he ain't here. Clothes are gone. Not all of them, but enough to travel. He's alive. Well, at least when they left. He got him out. Anybody could have stolen clothes, Rick. No. Photo albums are gone. Some random thief took those? Shane's a good man. He wouldn't leave those behind. Photo albums. My wife. Same thing. There I am back in survival gear and she's grabbing the photo albums. You alright? No. But I will be. Rick, I'm sorry. I don't think they made it. The police were the first ones called to the scene when this thing broke out. I read about you in the paper. Deputy Rick Grimes shot on duty. All my pals are dead. I know them. They wouldn't give up until they... I gotta honor that. After all that happened, they still kept it here. It's all gone, Rick. Not all. I'm what's left. There's still some people out there that might honor the law. Wearing that outfit can make you a target. Then I suppose I'll die representing the old world. The old world is not dead. We can rebuild from this. We're gonna need to stay here a couple of days and plan out our route. There's enough food here to last us just about that. We of course need to pack some for the road to Atlanta. A gas canister shouldn't be too hard to find. We need to stick together and not wander out too far from the police station. You on condition? I wouldn't leave you to yourself. You got my back, and I got yours. Morgan, you said it. But there's still people out there. Survivors like us. They could be in trouble. It's my duty to help them along the way. People ain't like how they were. Nobody forcing you to wear that badge. I want to help. By all odds, I'm here. I should be dead in that hospital. But here I am. That's got to mean something. I gotta be here for a reason. I ain't a religious man, but all this, I need something. I have to find them. My son is out there. What if he's by himself or... Things look grim. So grim. I try to have faith, but how am I ever gonna find him in all this? Hey man, you'll find him. There's been so much on my mind. I've been thinking of my dad a lot. He fought in the war. I was young, but I'm sure you remember how hopeless everyone was. I keep asking to myself, what kept him pushing on? He's gone now, so I suppose I'll never have that answered. All I know is, during those hard times, humanity prevailed. We all came together. We knew what we believed in, and we fought for it, together. People have forgotten those times. Somewhere we all missed the mark along the way. What this has done is setting the clock back. We get a chance to start over again.
You with the machete. Put it down. Or the cop here dies.
Hold on, we're not looking for trouble here.
Good. Then this should go by quickly. Good. Very good. We're not done yet. Give me the bag. Toss it.
Done what you said, I gave you what you want. I let my friend go.
No. I think you two might know some things. Might have some things that I want. Especially this guy here.
Hey, We're honest men. We're just trying to survive out here like everyone else.
Honest men? You? Do you actually think that you're the law here? I'll tell you what I think. I think that you two are held up at that police station. I don't know where you've been.
Me and my buddies killed most of your cop friends. Never the matter. Couldn't get inside the armory over in that police station. I bet eventually I could get you to give me the keys. And then... The world doesn't have room for you anymore.
This is done.
We need to leave now. This place isn't safe. Morgan, I understand. He attacked me, but I had him down. He was unarmed. And then what? We just supposed to let him go? He talked about his buddies, how they killed the police. Your friends, Rick. There's more of them. There's always more, Rick. He'd never let it go. He'd follow us. Morgan, you just killed a man. Do you not hear yourself? I saved your life because I chose to act. I told you about what happened to my wife, Jenny. I was supposed to do it. Put her out of her misery. Knew I was supposed to, but let it go. This is not the same. Let it go like there was no reckoning. We were always looking for food. It always comes down to food. I was checking out the cellar, and I didn't want Dwayne, my boy, to come down there with me, and then when I came up, she was standing there right in front of him, and he had his gun up, and he couldn't do it, so I called him, and he turned, and then she was just on him, and I saw red. I saw red, man. It's always red. Today, I saw red. I was supposed to do it, but I was selfish. I was weak. You're a good man, Rick. You see, it's 'cause people like you, the good people, you're gonna die. They always die. And the bad people do too, but the weak people, people like me, you have inherited the earth. New world, Rick. This new world isn't ready for Rick Grimes. I told you they're dead. Well, dead it seems. It's times like this that make me think otherwise. They're far out. We should be safe here. But what if? What if what they were is still trapped inside, like a nightmare? Then if we kill them, we're putting them out of their misery. I can't hardly live with that thought. These were once people, Rick. I've seen them return to places where they died. For some, I've seen a faint glint in their eye as if for a slight moment. It's them, trapped behind a veil of sorts. It scares me. They're not all the same. They don't act the same. Maybe they have past memories, or maybe I've just made this all up for myself. Morgan, let's not do this tonight. We're gonna find what's left of this world there. We'll get our answers. I'm going out there. They're trying to surround us. No, stay in here. I need you to cover my ass. Now! I told you, man, I told you. This is what's left here. This is what's left. Morgan, you told me how this world was. It's not like how it was before. It's so quiet. Just standing here. After all that's happened in the world, it's just so quiet. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but the sky's flaxen. Gloom envelops the complexion. Even now, the world seems less bright. I feel a fell chill in the wind, the last of this world's respirations. And with it, a slight shiver at my spine, as if something bad awaits us at every turn. Maybe mankind's endeavors has more effect in this realm than we can comprehend. Maybe God too can remove his hand in all things and look away for a time. We've strayed too far this time, become too complacent, defied order, law, empathy. We defied command, till that even before all this, no one has changed. The world was very much black and white before. Now that we have lost everything, we've lost any form of leadership, we resort to who we are. The world now is showing its true colors. What always has been, what always will be, until the end of time. The dead have inherited the earth. When I first saw them, I viewed them as monsters. They were just a mere reflection of who we are within.
They are the wandering ghosts of a former world. A world before the veil was lifted. Days when I believed there was mercy among the living.
I'm sorry this happened to you.